Hey everyone, Adam here, and I am back with another reaction, and this time I'm reacting to another song by 21 Pilots, and this time I'm reacting to their song Jumpsuit. So somebody commented on my last 21 Pilots video and gave me a breakdown of three songs and said that these are like two trilogies of songs that should be listened together. So I'm starting with the first trilogy, and the first song on that trilogy was Jumpsuit. So here we go. So I really enjoyed the last 21 Pilots song that I listened to. It's quite good. It's almost like a kind of an indie kind of rockish song, I guess. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Seems like it had a concept, which I'm always a big fan of. I always like to try and uncover that in music videos or in songs. So yeah, I'm intrigued to hear this one. And this is, the third ever 21 Pilots song I've ever heard. So here we go. So this is 21 Pilots and Jumpsuit.
We've been here the whole time. You were asleep. Time to wake up.
Breaking the fourth wall there. Definitely a storyline here.
I'll be right there.
A lovely tone to his voice.
You'll have to grab my throat and lift me in the air. If you need anyone, I'll stop my plans, but you'll have to tie me down and then break both my hands. If you need anyone, I'll be right there, but you'll have to grab my throat and lift me in the air. If you need anyone, if you need anyone, if you need anyone.
Very big little world vocal there.
I can't believe how much I hate pressures of a new place roll my way. Jumpsuit, cover me. Oh, jumpsuit, cover me.
Okay, let's go. Wow, I was not expecting that. He's put the jumpsuit back on, but left it open. What an interesting concept of a song and video as well. I actually really enjoyed that. What I like about 21 Pilots is, the three songs I've heard so far. So I heard the song they did for Quarantine, which kind of is very much like an upbeat type, poppy type song. Obviously reflecting on what's happened in quarantine. The Hype as well was an interesting song in terms of, the music video, and he had like himself opening up and seeing what's inside. But then this one is more. So what I'm getting from this is a lot of kind of introvert versus extrovert. So it's like just from the lines and the songs kind of saying, I go into a new place and there's so much pressure on me. So I put my jumpsuit on. It's almost like I put my armor on. I put like that's another skin on so that nobody can see the kind of introverted side of me, I feel all these pressures that are on me because I'm in a new area. I don't know the area. I don't know the people. I don't know how to effectively go on in this area, I guess. So therefore I put this jumpsuit on. It's that feeling of protection, kind of it's that outer layer that I'm covering the real me with. And there's that interesting lyric there when the gentleman with the kind of red cloak on comes along on the horse and he touches his neck and he says, look, I'll be there for you, but you'll have to lift me up by the throat or something like that. It's almost that kind of thing of, again, like, an introvert, if they really don't want to do something, but they know that they're being asked for help, it's almost like, I will do it, but you'll pretty much have to drag me there to do it, but I will do it. It kind of felt like that, almost like, kind of, you're going to have to lift me by the throat and literally take me there because it's something I really don't want to do. And, introverts can be like that. It can be something that they just need that time by themselves. They need to just be away from societal kind of pressures for a certain length of time, maybe longer than others, who knows? It's different for each person. I know that I've certainly got introverted tendencies, so I can relate to this to a degree where, for all that, you can enjoy the company of people, enjoy being part of a bigger crowd in some circumstances. Sometimes you just need that time just to come away from it all, just have that kind of fortress of solitude where you just reflect and just have that quiet time away from all pressures of society and, social pressures with people. Sometimes you just like that calmness. And it seemed like that's what the song was very much leaning towards there. It was interesting as well how the other people that were in jumpsuits were obviously up higher looking down on him, which is, a very obvious metaphor of, feeling looked down upon, where there's a collective looking down on you, kind of passing judgment on you. And that's why you don't join in. You kind of keep your distance, literal distance here, away from the society norm, I guess, because you just want that time to yourself. You don't want that judgment. You don't want those pressures. You just need that time alone. So yeah, it was a really interesting song. I mean, that harsh vocal that came in was really surprising. I guess, I don't know what to expect from 21 Pilots. I don't know whether they use harsh vocal a lot in other songs or not. I'm only going off the two songs I heard prior to this one, and obviously there was none of that in there. But very interesting kind of changing of genres. I wonder if they're a band who kind of each song that I hear, it almost feels like a different genre. In terms of their music. I know that, there's a few bands that do that. There's one in particular whose name will come back to me, Enter Shikari. So they are a band who started off in one very clear direction and now are a very kind of different sounding band altogether. And I wonder if 21 Pilots are going to be similar, who have a concept and kind of push for that and use a different genre to emphasize that concept. Like here, for example, the frustration of being that introvert and being almost pulled to be an extrovert. You could hear that in the shouting, kind of screaming, look, jumpsuit. And it made sense within this song, within the context of the song. It completely made sense. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to hear that. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this. It was a very catchy tune, a very interesting hook. and especially that last bit when they kind of really went for it, when it became quite heavier, and that harsh vocal came in just for that small bit. But I really enjoyed it. I was here for it. So yes, thank you everybody who requested 21 Pilots and Jumpsuit. I am going to work my way through this trilogy and then do the other trilogy as well. Well, the other two, because I have actually, that ends with the hype and I have already reacted to the hype. But it'll be interesting to see how we get to the hype from them two songs. So yeah, follow me on this 21 Pilots journey. But what do you think of this song? And more importantly, any other 21 Pilots suggestions that you have that aren't part of that trilogy, by all means, leave them in a comment down below. You know what to do by now. As you know, I read every single comment. I reply to as many as I possibly can. And I always appreciate when you guys take the time to comment. So thank you so much. If you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up and please come and subscribe to the channel as well. I have to say a big thank you to all of the Dimash family who have really boosted my subscribers up massively. I've gone up like 2,000 subscribers since starting that tonight. I am overwhelmed and overjoyed by that. So really, thank you so much. If you don't subscribe already, by all means, hit that subscribe button. It's the fastest way to get new videos from me when they do drop on the channel. Up here in the corner, this is all of my social media channels. So this is my Twitter and Instagram. By all means, come and follow me on those channels as well. I'd really appreciate that. And if you do want to join in the conversation, by all means, join in the Discord. So I have two Discords down below. I've got one which is kind of, you know, a general one, which is it's got kind of channels in there for Aurora, for Angelina Jordan, for Dimash. You know, like you can talk about 21 Pilots in there as well if you really want to. But I also have a metal one as well. So if you do have any metal suggestions that you'd like, I'll leave the link down below. Feel free to jump in and join the conversation there. But I love to see people jumping in and just talking to each other and just sharing music amongst each other. It's always a lot of fun to see that. And obviously I get a lot of recommendations from that too. So by all means, do jump in there and have a look and feel free to join it because the conversation there is incredible. So thank you so much again, everybody who suggested 21 Pilots. There will be more coming. So once I've started a trilogy, I need it completed. So that will definitely be happening. So until next time, take care.